Well, hi everybody, and welcome to edition 3 of the DG video. You know, education is one of the most important things that we can give to our children. We know how important it is because of the fact that it develops them for the future. Today, we're at Kingsley Park in Frankston, and we're going to be offered a little bit of assistance in finding out a little bit more about our partners or family project which we're looking at for this year. Part of this will be to assist the primary schools right around our district, and we've got some great people to chat to. Come with me and let's meet them. And it's great to have the assistant principal of Kingsley Park Primary School, Matthew Rand.
Great to have you with us.
As Rotarians, we're keen to learn a little bit more about the impact it does have for the kids as they use these type of rooms and perhaps the soothing nature of the room. So can you give us a little bit of an indication as to how this really does help them and this type of equipment you've got in the room?
Absolutely. We use this room all through the day at different times. Children may have an arranged soft start to the day so that they can begin their day in a room like this instead of being dropped off from the separation from parents into a busy classroom. We use a variety of sensory items, like the ones we've got in our hand. Just that idea of being weighted and being able to sit on you and being comforted that way.
Yep.
Lots of different items that we use, from adjustable seating to medicine balls to peanut balls to soft dice. Lots of different objects that we've got where we really try and set the children up for success.
The primary school children there do need them, aren't they? There's something that's pretty important, isn't it, for them in their development. Can you talk to us a little bit about the developmental needs you see them having as they move through the primary school?
Yeah, to be able to come and have time with another adult, with another student, where it's a quieter environment, providing those sensory needs for children, just a chance to remain regulated and use these spaces in a preventative way so children can be set up for success in all the learning that we need them to do. Certainly in recent years, we've recognised the adjustments that we need to make for the students in an increasing capacity. And I can just see the difference that spaces like this make for schools and for students, with a variety of objects that we've managed to acquire and to use to great effect.
Great. Now with some schools, as we know, they'll require, I guess, outside equipment as opposed to indoor equipment. So the level of expertise that we'll need for different areas will obviously differ, and the types of equipment and whatever. Could you perhaps show us some of the areas outside this time which the Rotary clubs can consider if they're going to look at doing a particular school, which might be really beneficial and helpful to them?
100%. We've spent and targeted inside as our first point of need and created a few spaces around our school, like the one we're sat in now. We have planned and earmarked that the next thing that we're looking for here at Kingsley is outdoor equipment to allow the children to collaborate. Very happily show you what we have here, but also what a neighbouring school has that I think is items that would be fantastic for all schools to consider.
Fantastic. Well, look, why don't we go out there and let's have a look at it.
Right.
So join us. We're going to go outside and have a look at what else can be done at a local primary school. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're now at the Cannonook Primary School in Frankston, and I'd just like to introduce you to the assistant principal here, Stuart. Stuart, great to see you.
Thanks, nice to meet you, and thanks for coming out to Cannonook today. Really appreciate it.
It's great to be here, and sure, we thought we'd come here really to look at some of the outside equipment that the students can use, particularly students with special needs and others that might like to get in. And I wondered if you could explain to us a little bit about the type of equipment that you have here.
Yeah, sure. Yep. So we've obviously got a few items scattered along this space here, but a couple of really popular ones we do have is the mud kitchen, which the kids love coming over and doing different things on. Obviously, digging a bit of mud out of the ground and getting some dirt to make it more exciting for them. But they come over here and you see them at recess often pretending to be cooking up something, cooking up a treat. I've got the bowl there. Clearly water is important to them, so we're often bringing water over. But it's really good to see kids who don't necessarily want to be out on the soccer field or a footy field, cricket pitch or whatever, shooting goals in basketball. They'd rather be here doing the more placid things with their friends of similar interests. And it's a real winner. So this gets used extensively. Also got the TP over here. It's not uncommon for us to walk past and see 2, 3, 4 kids sitting in there, either engaging in chatter or doing little games and things, but just occupies their time during recess. So yeah, both spaces are a real hit and used extensively at Cannonook during the break times. But we also have kids that come out during class times at times just to reset, and they'll make use of these spaces again, have that break, and then get back in and get on with their days. Fantastic. So they're winners.
So another alternative that we can consider for all of the primary schools are produce areas. Stuart, so this is pretty impressive an area. Can you tell us a little bit about this and how this actually impacts the students who are in the school? Yeah,
sure. We're really fortunate enough to have these beds constructed a few years back, and obviously topsoil and whatnot you need to get them going and have them ready to plant produce. At Cannonook, we're really fortunate. We've got a STEM teacher who incorporates the garden into her program, and we've got our own kitchen. So obviously produce grown then gets used by the kids in the kitchen. But in addition to that, we've got some active community members who come and help tender to the gardens. But also we run a clubs program during our lunchtime. So in our term 1 and term 4 in particular, we've got teachers who will run that program during lunchtime, and the kids will come out and tend the gardens, and then their bonus is that they often get produce to take home at the end of the day, or they're harvesting ready to use in classroom activities. Yeah. So it's a real good spin-off between a practical activity during break time or during class time as well, and then putting it into our kitchen garden program.
Sounds fantastic. What a great alternative to consider for all of the clubs. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the tour today. We've taken you a few different places there that you can have a look at. But Matthew, I guess the last part which we wanted to tie up, of course, is what the schools can obviously do with this partnership and this relationship that we would have with you. So what would be your advice to the Rotary clubs?
Well, first of all, speaking on behalf of schools, we're so grateful for organisations that want to get involved with supporting schools, and I think schools would show that appreciation certainly by wanting signage at the schools to acknowledge the support with however they've been helped. I think that education about what the Rotary Club's about at schools comes from that. Maybe opportunities for school representatives to visit Rotary Clubs, even look to get involved. I think it just opens that door for that connection, which I think is a great thing.
Yeah. Look, we would love to have a great partnership and relationship with all of the schools right around our great district. And as you can see from Matthew, everybody, I think, in the school is fully supportive of our ideas. We'd love your club to get involved with them. And thank you so much, Matthew, for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it too.
And we look forward to seeing you go around to the next primary schools. Thanks for now.